morning, everyone. This is Ava with Stitching in the Interlake. Thank you so very much for joining me today. It's a beautiful Sunday here in Manitoba, and we're supposed to get to 30 degrees. So fingers crossed because it's just going to go downhill from now. Yesterday I had posted a video where I showed two new kits to me, and I thought they were from Everyday Crafts, and they weren't. They are from a company called Yolwe, Yolwe. Okay, and they're just a no-name company. I thought I would give them a try, and the two with the trucks, the red trucks, I thought were pretty good, and I'm going to do them, so there's no issue there. So today I've got three more, okay, from Yolwe. At first I was going to say Yolwe, but it's not. It's Yolwe. 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 They come up with the... Maybe it's somebody's last name. I don't know. Okay, now these ones, the pictures are horrible. So, and these are no-name charts. And yes, not good. Anyway, can you see this one? Okay, their mother and father are going shopping with their child, and it says toys there, and there's some more here, and that. So I'm gonna quickly open this up here. Yeah, right. Quickly. Sorry for the crinkling. Alrighty. So, actually, the pattern, the chart isn't that bad. At least you can see it. Okay? At least it's see, you can see it. So, and it's not blurry. The image is blurry, but at least the chart is good. Okay, so it's not very big. This one is a 40 by 55, but we know that's to the outside. Okay, so the print is actually quite good on it. You see, it's actually quite clear. So that I like. I give it a plus for that. So that's a 1. The chart is there, so that's a 2. There are 39 colors, which is a plus, so that's a 3. And it's not all confetti at all. There's bands of color in this one, you see. So they're easily, they can be done. So very nice. And it says it's 148 by 213. Okay, so I'm pleased with this. So don't discount all no name. I think they're starting to improve. Sorry again for the crinkling. Let's see here. Now, yesterday it was that they had the needles. I see the needles over there. Okay, it's a small kit. Okay. So the threads are carded, which I'm happy about. There. Let's see here. I'll do it like this. There's one side. The threads are not overly soft, but they're not hard. And there's the other colors. So I would give this one a 4. And the only reason I'm taking 1 point away is because of the picture. The picture doesn't do it justice. So, okay. So that's one. And there is the small kit with a seam ripper and some needles. So that's good. The next one is this one. It's a winter seam. And if you can see here, it's a cardinal sitting on top of a mailbox. It's a bow, fence, the cottage, another cardinal here. They really need to improve their pictures. And again, the chart is legible. Can you see that? So if you have to use it, I am glad that they are, see, they're making the charts bigger so you can see them. So I give it a point for that. This too has a kit in there. So I don't mind them, I just put them away. Okay, this isn't very big at all. These are 14. No, it's an 11. Yeah, it's an 11. Okay. And that's it. So you can see here, let's see here if I've got this right. Okay, just a minute here. Let me see if I can find the, I was looking for the mailbox. Yeah. But it's legible, okay? So you can see there, it's quite legible. This one has 38 colors. So, and this one is a 40 by 48, 148 by 182. So, I would again give this one here a 4. And the only reason why I'm taking off 1 point is because of that picture. They can do much better. Okay. So, I commend them, though, for having lots of colors. Yeah, lots of colors. Because that's where you get the shading and that. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so there's one side, and it's carded, as you can see, which is always a plus, because we get spoiled here. So there you can see those colors. A nice variety. And then this is the last one. And they gave a hank of this one, which is 950. I'm not sure exactly where that one goes. But I don't want to spend too much time. I want to. Okay. Then the last one is, this is from Meian. And I happen to like this brand, Taste Art. Okay, it's Create a Classic Taste Art. Paste art is what I call it, unless you go by origin. Maybe it's origin. Okay. So this one, and this comes from the Meian Store. And this one went with my Father Christmas and the winter shells. Okay. This one is not very big at all. It is an 11 count. And it is 48 by 48. Oh, yeah, I showed you the picture there. I saw that and I thought, oh, that's cute. The only thing is, it does not come carded. They give you the cards, but they don't give you, they give you skeins. So here, and they do provide a half decent picture up in here, the thumbnail of it, which I think is good. But you can see it's just, see, there's the candles right there. If it's anything like Father Christmas, I think they're really good. So I give them 4.5 stars. And it's got 32 colors. Still respectable. Respectable. So, yeah. So I think it's pretty good. This wouldn't take too long because there are groupings of color. The only place where there is a little bit of confetti is down here. Okay, where the greenery is. So that's good. I think that's quite commendable. Meian does have good charts, I find. Okay, there. Oops. I'm going to put that over here. And they do give you a checklist. Okay. And they tell you how many skeins there are. I'm assuming that's the skeins. Yeah, it's the skeins. Okay. So they do that. They do provide another kit and these horrible scissors, which I don't care for, but in a pinch, I guess it would be good. They supply 3 needles, so that's good. And then the threads are in skeins. So now what I find with these smaller designs, I pull out one skein and I will work on it till it's finished. Or actually, I work on one color until it's finished. Okay. And there's more in here than what you think. All the tags are still on. They have DMC coded numbers. So that's good. Okay, so this one I give 4.5. And I take a half a point away because it's not carded. But, you know, really, I don't need to card it. So, because I just work one thread in these ones here, like Father Christmas. Okay. Now, if you can see here, I've got the front legs of the reindeer done. And this is the reindeer, and there's his antlers. Okay. So I'm going to continue working there. I had a few people have asked me how I stitch. I will show that on tomorrow's video, um, because it's a little bit more difficult to show when I'm like this, when I'm doing my floss tube. But it's very easy. Um, I would suggest for newbies like Shanna, you're doing an awesome job, so keep it up, that you work, like, say you work up here, okay? Right there. Let me see here. So what I would do is I would work a half stitch all the way across and then bring it all the way back so that your stitches are uniform. Then I would go down here and work across in a half a stitch and come back to complete the X. And you always make sure your stitches go in the right direction. So for me, it's okay. So what I do is I have my bottom arm going that direction. Then I do, oops. Then I do my top arm like this, so that in the end you have an X. Okay? So whatever way you decide to do it, that you're going to put your bottom arm, you put that the same direction in every stitch. Every single stitch. Okay? And then you come back and whatever direction you use as your top arm, you keep it that direction. Okay? And it gives you that nice even, okay, it gives you that nice even stitch there. I don't know if you can see that, but my stitches always go in the same direction. And Shanna, if you're watching, don't worry about making mistakes. This is the time where you can get it sorted out. And if you like stitching, that you can buy another one later and continue working on it. It's not that difficult. I know it looks at and you wonder, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? And why are my stitches not laying just like yours and that? And it's all about practice. So I'm going to show you something here. I'm just going to show you. So I'll do that. All right. Where am I? Oh yeah, right there. Okay. So that's my bottom arm. Okay. That's the direction that I have my bottom arm going. So when I do my top arm, it goes across. Now I know that you wonder, well, I do that here. So if you put your thread goes, you bring your thread up here and your thread goes down there. But then I try to get it going in the same direction and it comes out of the hole, so I go over here. No, what you do is you go up top and then bring it down. Okay? And you just keep doing it until you have it that it's the X is completed. Now, you have to remember, peeps, that those of us that have been doing this for years and decades and half a century, in my case, that it comes so natural to us. Okay? But for people who are just starting out, this is something very new. And they become frustrated that it's not working out the way that they had planned. Why is it so easy for others? Well, you know what? When I first started, like I said, half a century ago, that I was all over the place. I was all over the place. Like my ex is going every which way, and yeah. But you learn how it should look. Okay? And a cross-stitch picture will grow and develop as your skill grows and develops. Okay? So don't be worried. Just keep trying. You know the old saying, it goes practice, practice, practice. That's what it is. Okay? Until it becomes so second nature that you don't even think about it anymore, because you know exactly. Your hand remembers those movements. And it becomes just so easy to keep stitching. You don't even think about it. Right? So, like I said, on tomorrow's video, I will show how I stitch. I will get a small down here on the white, and I will show you how I stitch, because I don't have any just 11 count white, but it really is easy. You're overthinking it. Okay? It's try not to overthink it. It's if your thread comes out of the hole, like you put your needle in and you don't know where to go, then you go around. And you look, is my arm going in the same direction, whatever way, as I have decided that's the way I'm going to stitch. Okay? And you just find your way. Okay? I know there are some people who stitch every which way and they're happy with that. They don't want to be bothered. But I can tell you that if you want your design to look perfect, okay, then learn the right technique, okay, and accept it when you do make mistakes, because we all did. We all started in the same spot, right? We were not experts the first probably 10, 20 times we stitched on a project. You know, it takes time, and you have to be patient with yourself and accepting that, yes, I will make mistakes, and that's perfectly fine. Okay? It's when it's all over the place, you know, like, no. I think by the time you get up to your 10th time working on different projects, you should be able to stitch with more ease. Okay? Now, some people, I get it, that sewing and that comes very easy to them. And I stitch using the sewing method. Sorry, I have trouble with words. And I will show you that tomorrow. But I wouldn't worry about doing the sewing method just right. Just worry about the placement of your stitches. If you go and you do it like this, you do the stabbing motion and go down, and then you come up and go down again. I did that for years. And then I was taught the sewing method. And as they say, I never went back. So just be patient. For those of you that are just passing through, thank you so very much for joining me today. If it is that you like what you see, and I hope you do, that you will please really consider subscribing and click the notification bell and the like button. And if you would like, perhaps comment below. Just tell me a little bit about yourself, where you're from. Doesn't have to be the exact area, but like northern Florida, say, or southern Texas, or Montana. Okay, western Montana. Okay, then that's fine. Or mention how long you've been stitching. Are you a new stitcher? What do you like to stitch counted, or do you like the printed? That kind of stuff, because I think we all would like to know each other and get to become friends. I do have a dedicated Facebook group of Stitching in the Interlake, and I do have Instagram, Stitching in the Interlake, and my Gmail address is Stitching in the Interlake, all one word, at gmail.com. So please join me again tomorrow, which happens to be election day here in Canada. And I pray that Liberals don't get back in. Nasty, nasty. Time for JT to take a hike. A long walk off a short pier. So yeah. So that's just my view. Okay, everyone. May you have a wonderful day. Lilybell is down there sleeping. Jonah's outside. I'm hoping to perhaps take a walk later because it's beautiful. It's going to be 30 degrees, I think. So on that note, I say goodbye. And yeah, I'll see. I'm sorry. My brain goes on pause. So I will see you tomorrow for a Stitch with me. And may you all have a wonderful day. And God bless. Toodle-oodles. Bye.